Sperm whales, giant brains, bone-rattling sonar, and perfume made from, well, you'll see. This is one of the ocean's strangest legends, and we're diving right in.
Welcome to this episode of Facts in Motion. Today we are going to take a look at one of the largest animals on the planet. Here are 5 facts you might not know about the sperm whale. Hope you enjoy. Number 1. Sperm whales have the largest brain of any animal to have ever existed. With a weight of 7.8 kilograms or 17 pounds, it's more than 5 times heavier than the human brain. That, however, doesn't mean that they are particularly intelligent. The ratio between brain mass and body weight is a far better indication of the intelligence of an animal. And with a weight of up to 56 tons, the sperm whale's relative brain size only clocks in at around 0.3. Most animals rank higher than that. For example, rats, horses, cats, dogs, dolphins, and of course the human.
Yeah, technically their brain-to-body ratio ranks somewhere between houseplant and mildly curious potato, but sperm whales are still insanely intelligent in their own lane. These guys use complex echolocation clicks that travel miles, navigate pitch black ocean trenches like it's Google Maps, and have cultural dialects. Yes, actual whale accents. So sure, they're not building rocket ships, but if you drop Elon Musk into 3,000 meters of ocean, my bet's on the whale.
Number 2. The name sperm whale comes from a waxy liquid found in an organ in the whale's head. Because of its white color, it was originally mistakenly identified as the whale's semen and given the name spermaceti, from the Latin word sperma, meaning semen, and cetus, meaning whale. This substance was one reason sperm whales were so heavily hunted during the 19th and 20th century, as it was used in a variety of commercial applications, such as candles, soap, cosmetics, machine oil, lamp oil, and many pharmaceutical compounds. The actual function of the organ is still not fully understood, but the most likely theory is that it's assisting the whale's echolocation. Which brings us to the next point.
Nothing says 19th century capitalism like naming an animal after what you thought was whale romance fluid, then mass harvesting it to make lipstick and lamp oil. The spermaceti organ is basically a giant biological surround sound speaker, fine-tuned for hunting squid in total darkness. And yet, for a century, humans looked at this marvel of evolution and went, cool, let's turn it into scented candles. Peak priorities.
Number 3. Because sperm whales hunt where no light can reach, they can't rely on eyesight to find their prey. They instead use echolocation. By emitting high-pitched click sounds and then listening to the echoes of those sounds, sperm whales can navigate through full darkness and locate their prey. At 230 decibels, those clicks are the loudest sounds produced by any animal. For comparison, if you had the misfortune of standing next to a jet engine, you'd only experience a 150 decibel sound.
Imagine living in pitch black ocean depths, casually blasting the loudest sounds on Earth, 230 decibels, like you're the underwater equivalent of a stadium rock concert. That's a sperm whale hunting squid. Those clicks are so powerful they could theoretically vibrate your bones apart, which is a heck of a flex for an animal basically playing underwater Marco Polo. Meanwhile, humans struggle to find their AirPods in daylight.
Number 4. In search of food, sperm whales usually dive between 300 to 1000 meters, rarely even up to 2 kilometers deep. Their main diet consists of medium to large squids, most notably the giant and colossal squid. One dive can last up to 90 minutes, but how are they able to do that? In mussels, oxygen is stored by special proteins, such as myoglobin. At high concentrations, these proteins normally start sticking together, losing their ability to hold oxygen. This limits the amount of protein a mussel can pack. The myoglobin molecules of sperm whales and other marine mammals, however, have an interesting property that makes them unique. They are positively charged. Like similar poles of magnets, these proteins repel one another, making it impossible for them to stick together, which allows these animals to store massive amounts of protein and therefore oxygen in their muscles.
Okay, this section is beautifully animated. Seriously, for a first video, the guy's already brushing shoulders with Infographics Show. The explanation of myoglobin as tiny magnets is both nerdy and oddly satisfying, and it's wild. Sperm whales basically have oxygen superpowers, letting them dive for 90 minutes straight to brawl with colossal squid. Meanwhile, most humans get winded climbing stairs without a 2-ton cephalopod waiting at the bottom.
Number 5. Ambergris, or grey amber, is a solid, waxy, flammable substance of a grey or blackish color, produced in the digestive system of sperm whales. It was once thought that ambergris is vomit, but now it is believed that it's rather passed with the whale's excrements. Scientists think that the greasy substance is formed to cover up the indigestible and sharp squid beaks to reduce the risk of injuries and constipation, and since it floats, it can occasionally be found on the beach or swimming in the ocean. Finding such a piece is a reason to celebrate, because its rarity and its use in high-end perfume make even small pieces worth between $10,000 and $100,000.
Ambergris, the ocean's weirdest luxury export. Basically, it's whale digestive bubble wrap for squid beaks, except instead of tossing it, nature ages it into something worth up to $100,000 for fancy perfumes. Imagine explaining to someone that their 300 fragrance started as whale poop, or not quite poop, bobbing in the ocean. It's like if Gucci launched a cologne called Eau de Dumpster and somehow made it chic.
Those were 5 facts about the sperm whale. How many did you know? Thanks for watching.
And honestly, Facts in Motion nailed it here. Tight pacing, crisp animation, and just the right amount of wait, what? Trivia. If you haven't checked him out yet, seriously, hit that link in the description and go binge. As for the next video, let's just say it involves a creature, a mystery, and a fact so bizarre you might question reality itself.